This is Bruce Wetton with the Herald Review Media. We are talking with Tammy Gould-Berry, the Animal Shelter Coordinator here in Douglas, Arizona. Tammy, you're hosting an open house here today at the Douglas Animal Shelter. What brought this idea about?
So we're having a Smooches and Pooches open house today to bring in the community, to introduce them to our staff member and to me since I'm new here in the area, and to hopefully get a lot of successful adoptions.
Where are you from originally?
So I'm originally from Western New York.
Long ways away.
Yes, near Niagara Falls. The military brought me here to Arizona. I reside in the Whetstone Tombstone area, but I'm really loving this Douglas community.
You know, it's funny because I came here a couple of years ago with the intent of staying 1 year, and 38 years later I'm still here. So watch out. So anyway, we've got, what made you decide to get involved with animal control?
Dispatcher, and then I transferred to animal control in Sierra Vista. Really fell in love with the career and the animals, and the Douglas Police Department opened up their position here, and it was a dream come true, actually.
And you said you have a staff of how many working with you here?
We have a staff of 5. I have 3 humane officers. I have 3 humane officers and 2 part-time kennel aides who come in and help us with enrichment and cleaning.
And you're now open 6 days a week, I understand.
We are. So we're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And how long have you been here in Douglas, Arizona?
So I actually started with the Douglas Police Department on December 16th. So it's been only a short few weeks.
What's that time been like for you as you got to know the Douglas community, the Douglas people, the Douglas town?
It has been amazing. This community is wonderful, very welcoming, and the staff here is very versatile and willing to do the changes that we need to make this shelter amazing.
Speaking of changes, okay, what changes can we expect going? You're just coming off a very successful 93% no-kill rating for January. What changes can we expect from this animal shelter going forward, Tammy?
We're going to do a lot of good things in the future. We're going to do a lot more community outreach. We're going to be available to our community for questions or concerns. Our doors are always going to be open. It's very important for us to be transparent and willing to serve the community that we live in.
Now, currently, how many animals do we have here in the shelter that are up for adoption?
So this morning we started out with 20 or 21, and now we're at 19. So we've had some success stories, and that's a really good number for us here at the shelter.
Okay, and then of course, I understand you're not accepting any cats at this time. The cats that you do get, you relocate to rescues, is that correct?
We do. So the Douglas Animal Shelter isn't really set up to be a successful cat program. So we think it's important for those cats to go to places that have some place that they can be successful in. So we're working with different shelters like the Bisbee Animal Shelter or the Cochise County Humane Society to help us with our cats.
Tammy, one of the big problems we see in Douglas, Arizona here is the stray animals on the streets, both cats and both dogs and feral cats. What can we as a community do to help curb that problem?
So the most important thing is to get your own animals microchipped. If they come in as a stray, we'll scan them for a microchip and we'll get them home to you immediately. Instead of having to wonder where they are or go to your neighbor's house and say, hey, have you seen my dog? So it's important to microchip your animals and also to spay and neuter. A lot of animals roam because they're looking for their next true love. So if you help curb that issue, then it might help them to wander. We are going to be bringing services like Azavet down here. It's a work in progress. We have a lot of wonderful things planned. It just takes time for us to unroll them.
Well, but at the same time, this is still, like you said, a work in progress.
Absolutely.
And you've also expanded now to a new facility next door. What's going on next door?
We do. So that used to be the vet clinic that the U of A owned, but the city of Douglas just recently purchased this entire building. So we're working on remodeling over there so we can move some of our office over there and move some of our animals over there as well. It's very nice. It's set up as a vet clinic as well. So we're hoping to get a vet down here to do some volunteer work or maybe set up a clinic. But that's kind of a 1-year plan. That's not something that happens overnight.
Okay, we have two of the Douglas Animal Control officers here. You are, sir?
Cam Martin, sir.
And you are?
My name is Sergio Sobreros.
And how long have you guys been with Douglas Animal Control?
May 6th of 2024, sir.
It's May 28th, 2024.
And what has this experience been like for you thus far?
Good. Been a good career path for getting into law enforcement and just helping out the community, so it's been good.
So, as a community, if we're driving around or walking our dogs and we see a stray that's in need of distress or injured, what do we do?
Please just give us a call. Don't pick up the animal. Don't interact with it. Just give us a call and tell us what's going on. That way we can get out there to evaluate the situation.
Okay. Well, thank you for your service and thank you for what you're doing for our Douglas community. Anything we can do to help control and spay the animal populations is a blessing. And you're also having rescues on a regular adoptions on a regular basis too, I might add. So, you have a Facebook page, correct?
Yes, sir, we do. Yep.
All right, that'll be attached with this story in the coming days. So thank you again for your service and thank you for what you do for our community.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day.